set you up a couple different angles today. Probably this video is going to be exclusive offset work, and hopefully between today and tomorrow we can get all the fields finished up. So let's get started. Got away from the tractor for a minute. It's a little questionable. We're going to cut this field at an angle and come right around this cedar tree if I don't fall over a corn stalk, and go right up through the top side of the wet area. I just walked over there. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna go all the way up to the big cedar and then loop around, kind of see where I'm at on the top side then. This bottom down here is just completely too wet there to the right of the screen, and then basically from where the 1086 is, this little corner triangle just stays wet. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with it right now, but let's see what we can do. It needs to be cut at a different angle anyway. I got the grassy area up there again that we did on the last video. Chopped it up pretty good to sod. So I think we'll go one more round once it dries out a little bit more with offset, and then we'll disc it. This over here was quite wet, as you can probably see sticking to the disc. Not anything too terrible. We definitely left off that corner, but I gotta let that grass over there dry out a couple of days, and then I'll hit it at a different angle, chop it up. This out here on the straightaway worked up pretty good. So if it dries out enough by the time I plant, we'll get that corner down there. If not, we're not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna head to the middle field to see how bad it is. Well, it just never fails, does it? At the end of the day, something's gonna go wrong. I've worked up ground that was probably a little too wet for 2 days and had no problems. I say something about not having anything to get this tractor out if I get stuck, and about the last 4 or 5 passes, I'm stuck down here. There's no tires anyway, but nobody's here. Nothing's gonna pull this thing out anyway, cause the disc is already on the ground, just spin where the ground's wet. So we are in the service truck, and I have the 12,000 pound winch in the receiver. So thank goodness for a remote. Hopefully I can get close enough and keep the truck still without having to go get something else and get it out. I think we're gonna call it a day and let it dry for another 2 or 3 days and try it again, I guess. So I'm gonna set you guys up here on the back. Sun's in your eyes, I know, but I've got to hold the brake on the truck, so hopefully it'll stay still. Well, that's not going to work. It's too wet. It's just sliding even with the brakes. So I'm going to have to hopefully pull up far enough and then grab some chains and tie off to one of those cedar trees in front of the truck. Yeah, it moved a little bit, but not much. Once I come up out of that hole, I think I'll be okay. I don't know that I'm going to have enough without walking up there and getting another chain. Maybe, I think I got one more long one. Actually, I have 2. I'm gonna get way away. So we got the truck tied to the tree. Watch me pull that cedar tree over. just dropped off in a hole. I think we got an underground spring there. It's the same place I just about got the 165 stuck last year, testing to see how wet it was before tillage. Pass before it was fine, all the others are fine. The sun's gonna be awful, guys. You know, down through here, the lower line areas, all the way down there against the fence line, no problem. I mean, it's a little tacky, don't get me wrong, but no issues. We had 5 more passes, we've been finished. Let me go put the tractor and truck up and get back with you guys then. Well, the sun's going down fast, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible. We got most of the tillage work accomplished the first round anyway. We'll let everything dry out, and of course let that area dry out a little bit more. Probably hit it again, and I'll see what it looks like from there. I don't think I'll bring you guys back for any of that until we get ready to do the final passes for the fertilizer and putting seed in the ground. So I'm not sure when that'll be, depending on the weather and how things work out. Dried up really good so far, but I guess I need to install a winch on the front of the 1086 as many times I've had it buried, because if I had a winch on it and I have that 70-foot piece of cable that I forgot that I had, I believe I could have went to that cedar tree on my own and pulled myself out. So might be something to look into. I just need to fix the track loader, and then we've always got an option, because it'll float on top of anything where these rubber tire tractors are just going to bury down, especially in worked ground. So didn't turn out how I wanted it to as far as the video, because it's supposed to be all tillage and no talking, but I seem like I babbled again in this one. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're interested in any merchandise, go check out farmmerchbin.com. Hats, shirts, decals, hoodies, license plates, koozies, you name it. Alice can do anything. She does a lot of work for a lot of great channels here on YouTube. Go check them out, farmmerchbin.com. I'll put a link in the description. Tell them Nelson IP Farm sent you. I'll go home, get some supper, take me a shower, see what tomorrow brings. Until next time, thank you.